Hello pals and gals, my name is GrannyAnn and you're watching GrannyAnn Creates. So, in today's video, it's just going to be a garden update. It's been about 2 weeks since I last updated on my garden, and there's been some cute little changes going on. All of my seedlings are starting to get new leaves, they're getting bigger. We've had a few more pop up in the last few days, and I'm just so excited to show you guys what's been going on. I haven't gotten them into beds just yet because we had a really bad weather drop in the last week. I don't know what happened. We were in the high 70s, 50s at night, and out of nowhere we just dropped down to like high 50s. We dropped down to high 50s, low 60s, and 40s at night, and I wasn't willing to put them in a bed. We were going to put them in a bed last week, and I just decided it was not a good time for that. I did not want to risk frosting all of my plants and killing all of that hard work that we've started up and just cutting their life short before they even had the time to shine. So I am so excited to show you guys how it's looking today. We're going to get them into beds here. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or over the weekend. So I'm really excited and looking forward to that. And I can't wait to see them in a bigger container. Excuse me. So I recently had the chance to edit my my very first gardening video, and I was just doing it in egg cartons and thinking that was the route I was going to go. And it's just hilarious watching myself and seeing how all these things I said I was gonna do, I completely messed it up and went a complete different way from it afterwards, and I just thought that was funny. So let's get into this one. This is how my garden bed is looking right now. So this is my soon-to-be garden bed. I have these beautiful corns. It's funny because in that video I mentioned that I wouldn't do corn because of the way that I thought it would grow and not having enough space for it, but these corns are loving it. They love the sun, love everything that I'm doing for them, and they are so ready to get planted. So I'm so glad that those ended up working out. We have 5 here now. There's a little baby one right here, and he's kind of learning, but I figured if I put him around all these big guys, they would encourage him to grow. Over here, I have these beautiful little onions, and I'm so excited to get these planted. I want to put them in a container because I feel like they'll do great in a small container, just super compacted together, and they'll get some good little bulbs going on them. So that's the way I wanted to go with those ones. Over here, I have these awesome cucumber plants. These guys have been the A1 since day one. They have done great. They poked out. They were my first to come up. I was so proud of them. There's something hanging out in this leaf. Yeah. Anyways, they have been doing awesome. They have gotten a little bit shriveled up from high winds and from all this weather changing, but they have made it. They have been trying so hard. They want to stay alive, and they've been doing awesome. It's awesome too because you guys get to see that they are finally getting their second leaves. It's so cool. These little baby leaves are starting to poke out, and now they are up to 4 leaves, and I'm so excited for them. I'm so proud of them. Every time that I see that their leaves are budding up or they're starting to come out, I just get so excited for how big these guys are going to be and all the fruit that we're going to produce off of them. So I'm excited for those. I also have these little guys. These are different cucumbers. I'm not exactly sure what these ones are. Those ones over there are straight 8s. These ones I got from a seed packet. These ones came in a kit that I got for my birthday a couple weeks back, and yeah, I'm loving them. I had about 5 in here. I've had to pull 2 out already from dampened off seeds that just didn't make it, and it's pretty sad, but I'm okay with that. You know, so far we have 4 plants, and that is plenty of abundance for me. And yeah, this little guy right here, he's a little bit frail, but he is such a fighter. I thought he would be the first to go. He was diseased since he broke the soil, or just this little, he looks more diseased than the other guys. I'm not too sure what it is, but he just looks a little more yellow, and he has cuts in him, but he is doing awesome. He's a fighter. He is ready to keep going, so I'm giving him the chance. I don't want to pull him out and risk losing that plant that could have been someone great. So something great, excuse me. these guys too, I'm so proud of them. They're so little still, but they are starting to get their third leaf. They're starting to bud up so they can have their third leaf, and I'm proud of that. I can't believe that it's finally happening. They've taken so long to get to this stage, and I'm so proud to be able to watch it happen. Over here, I have these tomato plants. These ones also, I had a bunch. This one is dying, so I think I'm gonna pull him out. I tried to give him a chance to come back up, but I think he's had enough. He's not doing it. This is not his year, so maybe we'll get to see him next year in a different seed. But yeah, these other two tomato plants, I'm pretty sure these ones were called big steak tomatoes. It also came with this cucumber. It was all in a little kit. But yeah, there was about 5 that popped up. They all kind of shriveled off and just died from the heat, and now we are down to these 2, but these guys are getting their 4th leaves. They are looking healthy, they are thriving, and they're still small, but I'm so excited to see how big they're gonna get and so excited to see how much they'll produce. They're in this cute little cup for their happy days as well as their sad. But they're happy plants, so we're gonna keep them happy because that's what we like to do. On my cucumbers, it's just a cool little cucumber. We painted these one day as an art kind of deal. I have this other tomato plant right here. It's a little bit yellow. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on with it right now. I'm still letting him go. I don't think that he's ready to give up yet. He has a 3rd leaf growing, and I don't want to cut him off before the time is soon, and so I'm giving him the chance to show me what he's got. He is supposed to be, I'm pretty sure this one's a cherry tomato, so I really hope these end up working out well. I really do, because cherry tomatoes I hear produce a lot more than actual tomato plants. Let me know how that sounds to you, if that's true in your opinion or from your experience. I would love to hear about it. I'm not too big with tomatoes. I've had a little bit of a hard time growing them. Cucumbers, I'm loving those. Those things grow like butter, and well, they don't grow like butter, but they grow. That's the point. In this separate container over here, I've got a bunch of jalapeno and maybe bell pepper seeds. Not sure which ones are which, because the ones that I thought were supposed to be bell peppers ended up looking a lot like the jalapeno, so we're just gonna go and see what we get out of them. But in this container we have, I want to say we have at least 20 sproutlings. They're beautiful, and they are growing, and they are getting ready to start growing their 3rd and 4th leaves, and I'm so proud of them, and I can't wait to see how big they're gonna get. And I'm not too sure how I want to go about separating these guys. They're all thriving right now, so I'm leaving them in the same container, but I fear that as they get bigger, the roots and the stems and branches are just going to be too much for each other, so they're going to need more space to actually grow and produce. So if you have any tips on that, if you know about compact planting, anything like that, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. I would love to learn what is the closest that you can space these kind of plants together. They're just jalapenos and bell peppers. The same too with pretty much all my plants in general. My corns, my cucumbers, my tomatoes. I want to know how close can I put these guys together so that they can still produce but also give me maximum space in my garden bed. This is a strawberry. I could not believe it when this little guy right here popped up. He's really small. He's been this way for about a week and a half now, but I made this is also a kit that I got. I had this and I made it and I did it, but nothing happened. And I think what I did wrong was I planted those seeds way too deep, but still I got a little thing. I got a little seedling that popped out, and I couldn't believe it. I remember I just came out one morning and I saw it and I freaked out because I was not expecting this to thrive. I didn't think that it was actually going to produce even a seedling, so it's really exciting. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with just the one, but I'm leaving it, I'm watering it, and I'm gonna see if anything else comes out, because it was just awesome. It just goes to show how much these plants are willing to persevere just to survive and just to show off their stuff. My succulents are still doing great as well. They were propagated back in February. I did get a lot from the propagations, but I burnt them putting them out in the sun. These are indoor plants that I've had for almost 2 years, and I decided since I have the space, I was gonna give them some space to be outside in their true nature. And they all got sunburned. I was super sad, and it's been weeks of mending these poor little babies and just bringing them back to health. And they look so much healthier. Their leaves are looking beautiful. They look a beautiful color, and I love it. I'm loving what's going on with these guys. That one's a little bit womp womp. That one's just a little bit womp womp, but that's okay because I still have all these. This was my very first baby off of propagation. It was an accidental propagation, just the leaf fell off and I left it in the soil and it propagated, and it has its own container now. It almost died on me, but it's been fighting. It is upright again, and I'm so proud. So proud of these beautiful plants. I love them. So this right here is going to be the container we're going to put it in. We got it from Sam's Club during our move. This was going to be the container we used to move our things, but it broke. We were trying to carry something, I don't know which side it's on, but we tried to carry something, yep, it's on that side, and the handle broke off. It was just too whimsy for us, and we decided, you know what, let's plant in it. And we measured it out, and it's a 3x2. It's perfect, and I'm so excited, and I have big ideas. This is the whole space that I wanted to be able to garden in, but with all this stuff going on, I didn't really feel the need to go out and buy materials when I had something that I could start up in. And I think overall, these plants all might fit in this one bed. There's not a lot here, but there's a lot. It's crazy. There's a lot, but there's not. But yeah, so I have some ideas for these containers, and if you have any ideas, please feel free to share. I would love to hear if you've ever planted in a container. I plan on treating it like a raised bed and just going from there and seeing how it'll end up. But yeah, any tips, give me them. Overall, I am just so proud. I am so full of love and joy for my plants, and I'm so excited to see what's going to become of them, what I'm going to be able to do with them, and how beautiful this little space will look just with this small amount growing. And I'm so excited. I truly am. I can't believe that it's really happening. I can't believe that we're really going to be able to produce this year, and even though it's not a lot, it's gonna be perfect, and I love it. So if you have any tips, if you have any ideas, if you saw anything that stuck out to you and you just wanted to comment on it, please feel free down below. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's so much to come, and if you have any ideas of what you would like to see in the future, please let me know. Comment down below, like the like button, subscribe, find me on Instagram at GrannyAnn Creates, and have a great day and be safe. Bye.